last video, I met up with my brother-in-law John in Boston. We went to the observation deck, Quincy Market, and Boston Harbor. The next day, we went to Salem, where we stopped at many historical sites and learned about the 1692 witch trials. After a fun couple of days together, it was time for John to go home and for me to pick my friend Ilana up from the airport. We spent a week together enjoying the beautiful coast of Maine. It is the first week of September, which means a few months ago I thought today I would be in my own classroom, but instead I'm in the middle of the woods. Which means I've made a big decision lately, so let me give you a little backstory. After graduating high school, I went to university at Buffalo for undergrad, where I got a degree in business and a degree in psychology. Now, like a lot of people, after I graduated, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my degree, so I decided to get a business job, and I did that for a few months, but quickly realized it just wasn't for me. I knew that I loved working with kids. I started babysitting when I was 12 years old, and I was a counselor for many summers. So I quit my job and signed up to be a substitute teacher the very next day, and then a few weeks later, I applied for my master's program, where I got a degree in childhood and special education for elementary school. So during those 2 years, I was in school, nannying, substitute teaching, and that is also when I started working for my cousin's YouTube channel. Whenever I was on school breaks, my cousin would fly me out west, and the two of us would travel in her van together, and I absolutely loved it. So when I graduated last December, I decided it would be the perfect time to travel on my own. So I celebrated my 25th birthday, I said goodbye to my friends and family, I packed up my car, and I started driving. Today I am following in my cousin's footsteps and moving into my car. But at the time, I thought it was only gonna last 2 months, max 3, and here we are 9 months later. So a new school year starts this week, but I decided that traveling in my 20s and vlogging all of it as I go along may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and the rest of my life I'll have 3 degrees to fall back on, and there's no need to use them right now. I do plan on using my teaching degree. I mean, as I said, I've always loved working with children. I work so hard for these degrees, and I think it will happen one day. Just right now, I'm gonna continue traveling and just see where life takes me. It's getting a little buggy, so let's head back to the car. In my first video, I talked about that moving into my car would be a time of self-reflection and learning about myself. And I definitely think I have. One thing I learned this year is just how much I love the outdoors, whether it's hiking, swimming, rising with the sun. If I'm outside, I'm happy. Which is why I'm camping outside of Baxter State Park, because tomorrow I'm going on an extremely long hike. That looks ready. My bed has become my counter, so we just have like food stains all over this comforter. Exhibit A, yesterday's avocado. Perfect. This looks pretty good if you ask me. Some chickpea pasta with vodka sauce. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do a long hike in Baxter State Park. I'm going to take advantage of the next few warm days and just embrace the fall. The foliage is starting. I love the trees on the East Coast in the fall, so beautiful. And now that I finished that 5-star meal, I'm gonna set the car up for night. The sun is between the trees. It's so beautiful. Now this is the awkward time of night where it's too early to go to sleep, but it's too late to go and do anything else. It's also extremely buggy, so I want to stay in my car. So I think I'm just gonna get ready for bed and then work on my computer for an hour or two and then get to sleep. Tonight, I'm gonna make a reel. The sun has officially set, so I'm going to sleep. Good night, everyone. It's a little chilly today. All right, let's clean the car up quickly and get to the trailhead. Looks good to me. Last thing, I'm gonna grab some clothes. See you on the flip side. Trust me, I know this entire drive is just trees. I can't change the scenery. I'm gonna get ready super quickly and I'll tell you why when I get on the trail. I didn't know it was possible to get ready that fast. So here's the story as I'm already out of breath. Yesterday I was looking at All Trails and looking at the park's website trying to choose what hike I wanted to do. And I saw that for the most popular trails, you need a reservation. So I called the park just to confirm this, and they said that you do, and if you're not a Maine resident, you have to book it at least 2 weeks in advance. But this morning when I got to the visitor center and spoke to the woman that was working there, who was super, super sweet, she told me that because there's not a lot of people here today, I can do the popular trail. So that is what I'm doing. It's a 4.4 mile hike, but apparently it takes people 8 to 11 hours. So when I got here at 9 a.m., I rushed to get ready because I wanted to start right away. Apparently it's just so steep and really tough, so I packed a ton of water, some Gatorade. I am all prepared. I got ready so fast. So let's get started. It's 9:30 now, so hopefully I can get back before the sun sets. I think this is gonna be the real test for how good I've gotten at hiking these past few months. Ready to see the mountains. I've had a slow incline so far, but here it's starting to pick up a bit. And up we go. Well, that's intense. Okay, so you want a good laugh? I was not able to get onto All Trails because I had no service here, and now all of a sudden I do. So I downloaded the hike, and when the woman told me it was 4.4 miles, she didn't mean round trip. She meant back and forth. Now I understand why it takes people so long. Follow the trail. Up more rocks we go. One mile done, many, many more to go. I think I'm going to that, but don't quote me on it. How beautiful is that background? What a surprise. Up some more stairs. It's a mushroom family. All right, tell me that mushroom doesn't look exactly like Toad. Well, actually, Toad in reverse. Another quick water break. You want to take breaks quite frequently. All right, went up that. Continue up this. Wow, I think the only thing missing on this hike is a dog. Look at that. Woo! Well, good thing I practiced rock climbing. I got really into rock climbing about 2 years ago, but I think it's totally helped on my hikes. I mean, getting up that's pretty easy. Now I'm at the point where it's just, so I'll see you guys at the top. I cannot believe I just did that. Looks like we got a whole nother mile that way. Every time I get closer, I get further. What? I feel like this is a perfect time to go over safety, so here are my top 10. Number 1, have a turnaround time. Mine is 2 p.m. and it's 2 o'clock, so let's head back to the car. Number 2, take photos, take videos, but the second a fall can become fatal, put that phone away. Now we go all the way down that. Number 3, remind yourself whatever you go up, you also have to go down. So if it seems like it's too much, there's no shame in turning around. Number 4, go down slowly. Keep your knees bent and hold on to whatever you can. You got arms and legs, use them. Number 5, always stay on trail. There's blue markings that I'm following all the way down this mountain. It's the safest way to go. Number 6, stay hydrated and fuel up. So bring granola bars, dried fruit, any type of easy snack, and tons of water. Number 7, in addition to following the trail marks and staying on trail, also bring some sort of map, whether that's a virtual map or a physical map. I think it's really good to always have a map on you. Number 8, always come prepared. I'm gonna unpack my bag when I get back to my car and show all of you what's inside of it, but you always wanna pack for the worst case scenario. If you fall and cut your leg, I hope you have a first aid kit. If you get to the top of the mountain and it's absolutely freezing, I hope you have layers of clothing. I'm usually an underpacker, but when it comes to hiking, I always make sure I have what I need. Made it back to the cabins. Oh, how happy I am to see you. We've got extra clothing, extra socks, bear spray, pepper spray, a first aid kit, extra snacks, a headlamp, a map, tons of water, and portable phone charger. Number 9, invest in hiking gear. So in the beginning, I was using just regular running sneakers and a drawstring bag, and it just was not good. So finally, I invested in a pair of Hoka hiking sneakers and an Osprey bag, and both are incredible. The sneakers prevent me from slipping, they have great traction, and the bag, everything I need fits right inside, and it also has straps that takes the weight off my back and relieves the pressure. So if you can, try to save up and invest in better gear because it will make hiking safer for you. And finally, number 10, make sure you communicate with others and that they know where you are. So I travel alone full time, so my family and a ton of my friends always have my location. But when I'm going on a hike, I always tell my family where I'm going and when they should expect me to be back. My main source of communication is my phone, and with the new iPhone, I'm not sure about other phones, there is SOS mode. So when I'm going on hikes and I'm out in the woods, a lot of times I don't have service, but my phone will still be able to locate where I am in case of emergency. Now, I know other people have satellite messengers and things like that. You just always want to make sure you have some way of communicating with others, especially if you need help. In addition to that, I'm filming on my phone a lot of the times when I do hikes, so the battery will get drained. So I also bring an external battery with me just to make sure I always have a charge. The worst thing is if your phone is dead, because then you can't use it. There are 2 things a hike would not be complete without. 1 is a swim and 2 is a bomb dinner. So on my way out of here, there is a pond. I'm gonna take a quick dip and a shower. Today just keeps getting better. I've got to put my hair up because although it feels really nice, I don't think I want to dunk all the way in. I lied. I did it. I can't believe I went in after saying I wasn't going to go in. I don't know why I said I can't believe I did that, because of course I went all the way in. I mean, duh. Swim is done. That means dinner. Let's set up this car quickly. So much better. Let's get some ventilation. Now, when I said bomb dinner, what I really meant was cook exactly what I made last night. Looks ready to me. All right, let's pour the pasta onto the plate. Why does this feel extremely heavy right now? I don't know who thought a plate was a good idea, so we transferred. Every time. Every time. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that messes up making pasta. Box pasta. The amount of sauce that just went in here. All right, we're putting it back in the jar. Okay, please don't make a huge mess, Sarah. Wow, I feel bad for my future kids. They're gonna ask me to order in pizza like every night. Great, now I just got sauce on my bed. Honestly, I just don't think I have the energy anymore, so I'm gonna have my pasta, watch some TV, and go to sleep. I'll see you all in the next video. Good night, everyone.